Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and locations you'll be meeting this video. Yes, my dear viewers, I am back again with another update. So guys, I have a video here I would like we all to watch. But before then, if you're meeting my channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Please kindly do well to like, share and subscribe. Leave your thought on the comment section. Let us know what you think about this video, and I will see you towards the end.
In faraway United States of America, where justice dey comot dey show im face, where pipo fit talk truth wey comot for there. That yesterday again, I bring to una attention say this judge dey complain say e get some people wey be say dey bombard the court. E get people wey dey send uncounted emails and come talk say na obedience. But e get something wey I dey talk yesterday and some people no understand for comment section. Dem talk say make I explain am. Now I go explain am. The person wey she dey talk for that very place say she no go lis ten to na that classmate of Tinubu wey im name be Olajide Adeniji. Yes, that Olajide Adeniji, im go the court go depose affidavit on behalf of Bola Tinubu. Come talk say im be im classmate, im be this one, im be that one. But una see wetin the judge write yesterday. And for in order, he no mention am at all, because that yesterday when him bring that document comot, that docket wey he enter, him talk say he no go consider any third party application. He no go consider any ex parte application or submission to the court. That man go the court. If una check the affidavit wey the man do, that affidavit wey the man do, input am na from even the title there for the top na for the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division. Na so he put the whole thing. Come even put in reapplication for Atiku Abubakar and then put Chicago State University there. Now he come begin the do and for see am say I Olajide Adeniji, after having been first duly sworn upon oath, do hereby state that I'm over this and this, that I attended Chicago State University Illinois from 1979 to 79. Make I no go through all this one because this one don pass. But I wan bring to una attention to know say this woman talk about this thing and she put am for her docket say im no go at ten d to am. Nobody dey report am. E dey for there. She talk say she no go entertain any third party, and no be only am, different other people dey send application on behalf of Tinubu. Dey go beg different people, dey put submissions before that court, dey put different things. When she don see all these things, she talk say she no go talk am. And when you go to her 33-page document for where she itemize her order, you no go see any pim of Adeniji, Abi Olatunji, Abi all those people. She discontenance all those people, put on one side. She went straight to the point and told Nigerians what they needed to hear. Say some people again, they come out for Nigeria here, then they talk say for national TV, people wey dem call themselves SAN, dem go comot for national TV. Senior advocate of Nigeria go dey tell us about privacy law for US. I even talk about Ruben Abati wey be saying comot for their rights, begin dey talk some one kind just fashion. But I tell una say that thing wey dey talk na rubbish. Now at the end of the day, the judge don talk im own. That privacy right wey Tinubu dey talk, say the need of Nigerians overwhelm that his privacy. Say e overwhelm. And again, he warn Tinubu not to appeal. Make I tell you another thing wey dey interesting. If a judge for United States tell you say do not come back to my courtroom, if you come there na jail e go send you. Na one subtle warning na e warn am. Subtle warning say make you no come back say na appeal you call am o, because I no go give you appeal. One. He come tell am say if you wan do the appeal when I know say you wan run go do, make you begin dey go to where dem dey call 7th Circuit Court of Appeal. 7 circuit begin go there, because even if you ask me for leave to begin go there, I no go even give you leave. You see, this one na direct embarrassment to person wey call himself president. And I go tell una one other thing. We dey talk about embarrassment and all the other things, but make una know say when you dey read this 33-page document, you go see say e no dey call Tinubu either petitioner, e no dey call am or a lawyer's deposition, or im dey call am directly Bola Tinubu Ahmed, because na im dey for court, na im be the intervenor. So as we dey talk, no be make we forget about the lawyers wey be say na dem dey represent am for court, but na him be the person wey dey the court. Anyway, e get another one wey comot today again, whether na Anonuga abi na wetin dem dey call that one wey dey round the mouth. Another sound don comot again today as we dey talk. Anonuga tweet am, e talk say the thing wey we dey get from that very United States, say dem no go use am for Nigeria here. Na who born im mama abi na who born im papa wey tell am say we no go fit use am here? Make una see as e dey for screen. Im name na Bayo Anonuga. Na the person wey tweet wetin that senior advocate talk. I go read am make una hear. He say Chicago court ruling, Atiku and the headless mob celebrate over nothing. Tinubu lawyers. Yes, we be headless mob. We dey celebrate over nothing, but na him wey be wetin dem dey call am Bola Ahmed, na him be the person wey dey go dey fight for that very place. Him get head fine, him dey celebrate the time wey be say dem talk say make the case pending, dem go to all the national tvc dey carry am every day. Now e don reach our own wey be say ruling come for all Nigerians to celebrate. E talk say na headless mobs na im Nigerian be. But anyway, make we continue. He said Tinubu's personal lawyer, senior advocate of Nigeria, Babatunde Ogala. I never know who that man be. I go research him, make an open in Yash. He said whatever document Atiku gets from Chicago State University is no longer useful. In quotes, the headless mob is masturbating over nothing. The documents can no longer be used. It is of no value. We have passed that stage. Ogala broke down the request of Atiku to CSU, some of which Ogala brought down the request of Atiku to CSU, some of which the school already have gave to the Presidential Election Petition Court before its 6 September judgment, in which it dismissed Atiku and Peter Obi's petition. One is whether President Tinubu attended Chicago State University. You dey hear this man talk say we dey masturbate over nothing. Na him be the person wey be saying that masturbate for im house as we dey talk today. Him dey masturbate, and no be the head him dey masturbate, na below im anus na him dey masturbate. But anyway, make I no just join issues with this very Babatunde Ogala. But I just wan bring on some people wey dey call themselves senior advocate. They no be senior advocate at all. They no dey understand the issue. But even if they get any plans for Supreme Court, I know say I get our own UC Maxwell wey dey for Zoom wey go tell us whether even the Supreme Court, whether they don even start or whether they even don set up the 7-man panel wey go handle the matter, because me I never hear anything for that very side. But him dey follow court matter, him dey go court himself, so make we for hear whether wetin this man dey talk say e no dey useful again, and whether court don even start to dey see it, and whether as the judge don order from US say dem give till tomorrow, say that he must come out, and say by next tomorrow, say that he must reach Atiku hand, and by reaching Atiku hand e mean say e don reach Nigerians hand. So Maxwell, abeg I dey welcome you to the show.
Sometimes I dey laugh when I see things like this for public. I no see the news wey you dey talk about, or the information wey you dey talk about one Mr. Babatunde Ogala wey be say na senior advocate im be for Nigeria. But you know say im don come out come talk im own. I wonder why e be say na now im decide to come talk. I no know wetin im feel say im dey fear wey make am come out now come dey talk all of this one. Because You know, say, and as you see and there, say him be Tinubu personal lawyer. And Nabayo Nanuga na him dey talk this one. We for like made the Babatunde Ogala come tell us by himself. Because Babatunde Ogala na one of the lawyers wey represent Tinubu for courts when the case been dey for tribunal. So he appear for court as one of Tinubu lawyer. But that one na him own views about the process of the case. Remember, I say we never know whether the tribunal don't inaugurate or whether they don't appoint the justices of the Supreme Court. We go sit down here this matter. And if they never appoint them, it is not even possible to make an application before the court. Because, and even if you make the application, there is nobody that would be available. The tribunal is not yet set, or the Supreme Court is not yet set in its capacity to, hear such application and either grant it. The reason why they talk about what do they call them? About setting up the people wey go sit down, the justices wey go sit down for this case, then whether they fit grant application, be say for you to be able to bring fresh evidence on appeal for court for Nigeria. Say I don't talk this thing before for this particular place, and e get certain conditions wey person go need to meet before e go fit bring fresh evidence when the person dey go on appeal. And for you to even proceed to meet those particular wetin they call them elements, or those particular grounds or conditions wey you need to fulfill before you go bring those. Make I first of all tell you one of the things wey you need to meet. Number one be say that evidence wey you dey try to bring, whether e dey possible, say if e possible for you to don obtain am during the time of trial. And say for this one, these documents no dey available at the time of trial, so they don already meet up with this one in my own view. And then such fresh evidence, whether e go get relevance for the case, if they admit am, wetin be the importance, wetin be the crucial effect of that evidence when they admit am. Another one wey be say they still, one of the conditions wey they still need to meet be say whether that that evidence, whether e dey capable for the court to really believe am, say e go affect the case. So na the things be this. And even as I been dey talk also before you go come go ahead to even dey meet up all these conditions, you go first of all seek the leave of court. So you go seek the leave of court, say court, I want adduce fresh evidence for this appeal, and for me to adduce this fresh evidence, I don't meet so and so grounds. So for the views of this particular lawyer, we go know whether it be possible. But I know say as time don dey go like this, say the deadline wey be say they suppose do all these their filings and submit all these their documents don dey reach. By virtue of order 4 rule 2, of the court rules, it states say the court shall have power to receive further evidence on questions of fact, either by oral examination in court, by affidavits, or by disposition taken before an examiner or commissioner as the court may direct. So now the rules be this, say truly the court fit collect fresh evidence. But as to the timing, now that time we go know, because they're supposed to move a motion, write a motion. I know they part of the lawyers team. I don't know whether they don't write that application to request for the adducing of fresh evidence for the court. So now that one, if we talk about waiting this Babatunde Ogala or Bayo Ananuga, they talk. Then going into the proper details of this particular judgment. Now, if you look this case since when we don't follow, and you go see say we don't follow up many issues concerning this case, how the fake case first take come out, and the stage where you don't reach. But it sweet me for body say as of today, say they don't give us this kind gift. Where they say they don't give us this judgment, say make them release, make Chicago State University release this record. Say na Atiku Abubakar be institute this action, and the action wey institute, it dey based on 4 major areas where be say the court, or 4 major factors where be say the court can't decide whether he need to grant them or whether he no need to grant them. And the first major factor, they say they rule am in favor of granting that. In fact, three of the major factors, they rule am say e dey in favor of granting this particular application for Chicago State University to release am. Then the fourth factor, the court come say this particular fourth factor say e dey neutral. Say as e be now, they no fit really compel Chicago State University to talk about. You remember that man wey they call something na him be him name, I don't forget that him name. Wey be say Jama wey be say na him bin provide one, na him bin certify one document at one time like that within 2022 to 2023 wey they submit the document for court. So the court say as e be now, say that particular case dey neutral, say they no fit really compel Chicago State University to really provide details about that one. But e get one thing wey dey very important wey this court talk wey sweet me for body. Now Atiku dey ask for depositions. These depositions be say the court Atiku go ask the Chicago State University some questions and they go answer those questions under oath. They go take oath, the oath of truth, to talk say they go talk everything wey relate to the truth for the matter, and then they go answer those questions. Na im be depositions. And the court talk say the rule say the Chicago State University must answer all those 5 issues wey border on those depositions. Say they must answer them. So all those questions for these 5 areas wey Atiku dey ask them, say they must provide all the details wey concern those particular questioning and the depositions. So this one a good development, and so many other things wey the court talk. The judgment, the ruling wey the court give, e dey compiled for about 33 pages of that document, and they find out say Atiku argument get merit. Another question wey we need to ask be say whether Tinubu fit appeal this case or he no fit appeal am, or wetin be the effect say if Tinubu go ahead to decide say he wan appeal the case. Now the court talk the court talk when e dey give im own ruling, say Mr. they don't agree with Atiku Abubakar position to take grant this thing, and say since in case they.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. What do you think about this video? Please kindly drop your thought on the comment section. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye for now.